Yes. Come on, stop him.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 4 and we've got
what the fuck? This game is fucking ridiculous. You ready for me to count it down, Black? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Gave him that.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12.
Seriously?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
What? Am I gonna what? I'd put it up, but you're the away team. I mean, I'll leave it up. It's already up.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
No, I had, why is it so fucking loud?
Pretty quickly.
I love that description because
there it is.
Just perfect on
I share screen mine.
Made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Yes. Yes.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Correct. Which I was holding it because I was down in the red zone, and I was reading his defense.
He'll only get it up to about the 31. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes the process gets challenging. Sometimes you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game in the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing the 30-yard line, 7th strike.
He's the away team. I shouldn't have to broadcast. He didn't even bring it up.
Tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Running for it, Montgomery. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one.
Well, so like ours backed out, right, Black? I still was streaming, so it's going to show that we went back. And I included our audio so you could hear us saying, like, yeah, we're going to have to restart this.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did.
But he got called out in like the 3rd quarter, and he still didn't put it up. Like, you could say, like, all right, well, let me at least stream the second half of it.
Establish what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Give him and 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And some room to work. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, these guys scored touchdowns.
I didn't say shit about it.
In that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going. A touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe.
I didn't bring it up. Country did.
I mean,
I didn't even know he wasn't.
Teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week, struggled to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Brissett to throw on first. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Throwing, Brissett. And this is caught. It's Parker. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Saints are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
This defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. But a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why I decided to go for it there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Fields. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first
Oh, great.
down.
Marvin Harrison Jr. just looks hurt. Yeah, he's like holding his fucking shoulder.
Pick up a 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Well, he's...
Here's Kamara on the read option. And they're able to get this one past.
Oh, that tap X 100 times.
14 yards.
I went into just destroying holding X. I knew it was going to happen.
But this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now Brissett. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the last week. And now
I got to get a better quarterback than Jacoby Brissett.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
Trying to shake off the interception.
Well, I tried, but I missed it.
Time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had.
No, I didn't have a first-round pick.
The first down. Good job
No.
throwing it away and avoiding an
Well, they
interception.
didn't. They do now. So
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
whoever did this, look, my home field's a fucking outside now. Why would I get rid of the dome?
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Yeah, this is my home field. I don't know who the fuck changed it. I don't know if it was just the computer when they had to have. Yeah, whoever did it. That's why I have no money too.
He's going to let this one go deep. He's
Oh, that's
complete.
Tyrann Matthew sucks in this game.
Chicago.
In this game he is.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Santos with the extra point. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jesus Christ, that dude just fucking punted that ball across the fucking field.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
Yeah.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Not good for Ohio State. 13-14, Penn State. Yeah. They can't. Penn State. Yeah, they can't run the ball.
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it.
Well, they do, but they're all getting hurt. Mayan Williams got hurt. Fucking Travion Henderson's banged up.
What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss.
He's still crawling around.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Brissett.
Dude, he takes so fucking long to throw the ball. Yeah, he's done.
Players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
There's the ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Never make the mistake.
I don't know how he held on to it. That's Marshawn Lattimore, too, so that's not like he's getting hit by, like, Eli Apple.
And speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
His pass on target, Velus Jones.
He needs to stay off Twitter, that's why. If he stays off Twitter, he'd be all right.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
He always does.
Fields now to throw.
What?
Caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
See, this is the equivalent of what I was doing, and he's going to say I was milking the clock.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll run with Montgomery. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, Tommy Eichenberg got a whole hand on the ball and tipped it. The dude caught it from Penn State.
And the ball smacked dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Fields. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Instead of forcing the ball. I don't know.
Forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields.
Why is he behind him?
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, but that's Malik Harrison. Why is he behind him, though? Especially if you're pressing. You don't get behind him. Stay in front of him. Yeah. Well, it was zone, but still, I pressed him. So he's got to, either way, stay in front of him. It is what it is. I'm not depressed about it. I signed a lot of these dudes to 1-year deals just to get out of these big-ass contracts.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
In a couple of years, yeah.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
I mean, I got pieces. Like, I got Chris Olave and shit, too. And then this running back right here, they drafted this Bijan Robinson. I mean, he's pretty good, too.
Hasn't been able to generate anything. You feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with
I just re-signed Cameron Jordan. So, I mean, I got him for a while. Marshawn Lattimore.
That's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
A first down throw for Brissett. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Brissett. They complete it to Hill. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
He burned his ass. He burned his. I saw that all the whole way.
Michael Thomas, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with an extra
Yeah, 1-on-1 in the slot. That's tough.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On first down, Fields. And again, back to Komet. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Now a first down throw, Fields. This will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. A quick throw knocked away.
I don't know why he didn't pick that off.
So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon. The Saints going to go on offense.
Ohio State's
first,
threatening. Let's go.
Here as we begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 63 yards.
I think he got like 93 or 94.
They flip field position there. A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Brissett now. Out route to Hill, complete.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Brissett.
That's a pick. I knew it was going to happen. When I do a hot route with him, since he's like the fucking like slot apprentice, he fucking does whatever route he wants. And that's, why would he do a corner route? Like, why? Do an out route.
At their 45-yard line.
Yeah.
And
He had all that space. If he did an out route, he would have been in front of him. I don't understand why that's even part of the game. I'm the quarterback. I'm telling you what route to run.
That shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
It's part of the fucking, like, what do they call it? That X Factor thing X Factor thing they have. He tore his labrum. It tore his labia.
Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Come on, Lattimore. There we go. I needed that.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Brissett on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Nothing fancy there, a little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described, and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
1st down, Brissett.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
At the 23,
Ohio State kicked a fucking field goal. They need to start putting up some touchdowns.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Brissett. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there at CD helps him inch a bit closer.
When you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return.
He's got the greatest chance to fumble.
30-yard line.
He's got a better chance in the. You got a running back or a receiver back there.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The 71 yards on the ground so far for Montgomery. It's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them back.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Brissett to throw on first. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles. So the very first play, they give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On 1st down, it's Fields. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Why did he cock his fist back like he was ready to punch somebody? You see that? Fucking Demario Davis. My linebacker. Bat, bat.
From the gun, here's Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet, a 5-yard
No, Malik
touchdown.
Harrison.
And the Bears
I don't know why I don't know why the Ravens cut him. He's pretty decent.
Santos able
I just
to
added
take on
him
the
for
extra
a little bit of
point,
depth.
and they open the lead up now to 25.
80 something. I just added him for depth.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Let's go.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah,
You overthrew that motherfucker like a motherfucker. Whatever.
Especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a
Dude, that dude just fucking tackled that dude from Ohio State, and they're going to say Ohio State has a defensive pass interference. Okay. He tackled him, dude. Like, he turned around to tackle the Ohio State defender so he didn't have a pick.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Brissett.
He bumped him like 5 yards like, out of the way before he No, I know. No, I know. He bumped him 5 yards out of because I switched over to try to do a user catch.
5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
I just don't have a quarterback to throw the ball. There's nothing I can do until I get a dude that's a little bit more accurate. Oh, I wanted to.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Right.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they unfortunately,
I don't know who they traded. I think it's part of that Tyrann Mathieu trade.
This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Why did he just stop? I pushed triangle and he just stood there. If he did, he would have at least knocked it down or something.
And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be
it's like I punted the ball.
To get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Fields on 1st down. That's complete to Mooney. Touchdown, Chicago! Darnell Mooney, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are going to be moving to 4-0 as
Eli
they
Apple.
extend their lead. Santos
Eli Apple and Bradley Roby, they're
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that
Yeah.
lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will.
Now I don't know where Tyrann Matthew was, but
so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as most.
He caught that.
What a catch on the sideline. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 54 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards. And
the ball is on the dude's helmet.
Down he goes.
Just throw it.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked.
I know.
It's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Another try after the first down sack. Brissett. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
What is he doing?
And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. CD, this defense, I mean, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Back to throw. Fields looking downfield for Jones. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout, and actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the
Eli
third
Apple.
quarter.
What do you know?
The old hold up 4 finger Tigers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Here's Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Took a hit from Cameron Jordan.
Attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way, as we saw there.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield.
Did Penn State just fumble at the goal line?
But boy, that was force against force.
No, Penn State just fumbled at the fucking goal line.
On second down, Kamara.
I know.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
Well, it depends on who picked it up, though.
Yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate, as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Again, it's Kamara. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On 2nd and 9, Brissett. And now here is another interception. Kyler Gordon picks it off. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
You got 1 foot in.
Caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Even with such a big lead late, it hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to drop.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. Left side, got Jones. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles. And that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders. And
oh, if I didn't move fucking Cameron Jordan so much.
Throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big.
Yeah, it was Xavier Clowney.
I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is
yeah, Clowney hit you on the other side. I was controlling Jordan.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. He's going to rifle one deep left
What the fuck? How does he push him around like that?
Interception. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 23. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And the reinforcements
I was controlling him.
going to stop him behind the line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win,
I was trying to get Alvin Kamara 100 yards. Fuck. No, he was 4 yards short. Why the fuck is Tyrann Mathieu have an upgrade point? The fuck he do? What up?